Back.
We'll back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Medium loud.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah, you're not as loud as everyone else.
Believe it or not, I'm still struggling to tie a tie.
I'm so sorry, King.
It's okay.
My cats are still fighting.
Oh no. Oh, that's
It's the kin. He just keeps running up to the other cats and biting them.
Oh my god.
Hey, leave her alone, please.
I hate what the heck I'm doing.
Hello?
What did you do? So complicated.
Sorry, I'm opening Cheez-Its.
You're good.
Okay. Fantastic.
Okay, never mind. The Cheez-Its don't want to be open.
Gotta get them Rambo Cheez-Its, am I right?
I actually
Yeah.
looked for those.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I can't save money for more other things.
I found the Minecraft Cheez-Its, but no Rainbow Cheez-Its.
Oh, that is so sad.
I don't have any Cheez-Its at all. I'm really sad about it.
Yeah, I haven't eaten today, so now I just
Neither.
have Cheez-Its.
She gets it too.
I feel like a real businessman. There's so much. Auto emojis. There's so much.
Yeah, just a second.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, just tell me when we're starting.
Go ahead.
All right. Hello. Looks like this might be set up, hopefully. Yes.
Good. I think so.
All right. Well, sounds good. Time to get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the platonic Walmart version of Love Our Host, friend or bi. I'm going to be your host, Captain Cat. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are having a great either day, night, midday. I don't know what time it is. This might be a little scuffed, but we're gonna have fun with it. So
Oh, absolutely.
first, exactly. First, I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna work. It's gonna work a little differently than Lover Host, but basically the same premise. We're gonna go through some questions, some introductions with our three lovely guests, and then our contestant is going to make their decision of who their choice is going to be in friend or bi. It's not really. It's not like it's yeah, but we are going to go through. It's going to be a little different though because it's a smaller cast. So instead of voting off one by one, we're going to go through all the questions and have our one-on-ones, and then we're going to choose one just to make sure just so that it runs a little smoother. Because we have a smaller cast, that's probably going to be the best way it'll run. And yeah, so it's basically the same as Lover Host. So if you've ever seen Lover Host, credit to Austin and Austin shows for that idea. Of course, this is, their idea. They're very cool. And so now, without any further ado, let me introduce our contestant. The one who is going to be the friend or buying. They are going to be doing the friend or buying. Hello, Bryn Kitty. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I am great. My camera has decided it's not going to work.
That is okay. I didn't even try a face cam.
Yeah.
Do anyway because I just woke up. But
I feel that.
It's all right. Really scuffed, but we're gonna have a good time with it.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyways, is there anything you would like to tell the audience before we get into it? Any facts about yourself? Anything you'd like to say?
Facts about myself. Well, first off, this is going to sound like a very stupid question, but chat, can you hear me?
Hopefully that would be optimal. That would be actually really nice.
It really would be, and if not, then I will probably cry. So while I am attempting to get this up and running, a little bit about me is that I create kind of just some random fun content that I enjoy, usually based off of, Minecraft YouTubers. I'm probably going to branch out soon just because that is a fun thing. So, yay, I don't know. It's kind of just whatever I like to create. In my downtime, I usually am reading fanfics or talking with my best friends, all the fun things. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for setting up the show and for, inviting me to host and for being the contestant. I think it'll be a fantastic whatever time of day it is for everybody.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for hosting. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Anytime. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I was actually, thankfully, I was able to get the room to myself. I wasn't sure. I kind of was very last minute planning, but my roommate was wonderful and let me have the room to myself. So we stay winning. All
That is
right. If there's
awesome.
anything else, yes, indeed, indeed. All right. So we're going to head over to the VC with everybody else, and we are going to introduce our contestants, and then we're going to start with some of the questions.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Oh,
Hopefully this will work with seeing everybody. I'm just going to go through and we're going to start with introductions, and then I have a couple questions. This is basically going to play out similar to Lover Host, except for because the cast is smaller, instead of doing voting off people each round, we're going to do it all in one round. All right? So that sound good to everybody?
Yep.
All right. Fantastic. All right. So let's start with introductions first. All right. Let's start with Leoni. Am I saying your name right?
It's Leoni, but close enough.
Leoni. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I want to try to get the pronunciation as good as possible, so definitely let me know. Leoni,
Alright.
how are you? How are you today?
I'm good. I'm pretty tired, but
That's fair.
you
That's
know,
fair.
I'm
Me
good.
too. All right. So, how would you like to just? What's a couple things about yourself? Why do you think you're best suited for the friend in the friend or bi? You know, what are you? What are you a hobby of? You know, pronouns. Anything you'd like to say?
Okay, well, my pronouns are he, they, and I think that I'm a great friend because tend to, I'm really fun to have conversations with if I get in like the conversation mood. And
Mm-hmm.
if if you have a conversation with me and I'm like excited to talk to you, I will talk for hours on end.
Fantastic. That is fantastic. We love to see it. Thank you so much, Leonie, for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We will have I'm very excited for this. All right. So next we're going to go to Nerd. Hello, Nerd. How are you?
So I'm good.
That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. Definitely. So now we'll just introduce yourself. You know, what would you like to be called? Your pronouns, anything that you'd like to say. Why you'd be a good choice for friend or bi.
Oh, Nerd. Oh, my name's Nerd. I go by she, they. I don't know if I would. Okay, so being completely honest, I don't know if I would be a good friend, but I do um, like not really, like in a nice way, threatening you, but in a nice way. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's very
um,
fun.
what do you mean
yeah,
threatening me?
like, as in like a way to like cheer up people or to I don't know, just to be like really lighthearted and like a kind way.
That's
Oh,
fun. That's
gotcha,
really
gotcha.
great. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming on the show. We really appreciate it, and are very excited to have you on the Friend or Buy show. All right, and now we're going to go to our third and final, last but definitely not least, contestant, SpOdium or Ash. Is that how you'd like to go by?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. So again, just introduce yourself, name, pronouns. You know, why you think you'd be a good choice for friend or buy, and anything else you'd like to say.
The name, the SpOdium, Ash, pronouns, they, them. Great friend because I'm the comedic relief. You can't have a friend without having the comedic relief. If you already are the comedic relief, we get the best jokes because we be bouncing back and forth with the comedy. You see?
There you go. There you go. Well, that is fantastic. That is great, and thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And unless there's anything else anybody else would like to say, we are going to start with some of the questions. Now, I got a couple questions that we are just going to go through. A lot of them are going to be lighthearted, Dream SMP related questions. Also, if Bryn, if you have any question that you would like to ask, or if any of the contestants have any questions that they would like to ask Bryn, feel free to let me know. Feel free to interject. This is a very free-flowing show. This is not, we don't have really a schedule. So I've got a couple questions, though, that I will just start out with. Let me pull them up, actually. All right. And a lot of these are going to be Dream SMP related because that is kind of, we all vibe with that, I assume. Um, I would hope. That'd be really awkward if we did. But, all right. So, first question. We're going to start out pretty simple. Hold on. Um, let's start out with what was your favorite Dream SMP arc? What was your favorite Dream SMP arc and why? And is there any way that you could relate that to yourself or your friendships? We will start with well, you know what? We'll start with Bryn. We'll start with Bryn because they're the contestant, and yes.
I didn't know I was getting put on the spot. Okay.
I know, yeah. Well, I mean, we want to hear your answer as well, you know?
Okay. That's very sweet of you. Oh, what is my favorite Dream SMP arc? I really enjoyed um the all of the arcs. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Syndicate like arc was really cool. I really enjoyed how also if you guys don't know, I am a avid Rambo enjoyer, so I really enjoy um um, I really enjoy Rambo content. So the way that Rambo like did the Ender walking and just produced that was really cool. Um, I really enjoyed the um like this newest arc um from Wilbur, just how
Mhm.
he's
Mhm.
kind of tying in all of the loose ends and everything. It's just been really cool to see how we went from L'Manberg to um, Ghostbur to Revivebur, and how the full arc of him actually figuring out, like, hey, rivalry is not the best answer. I don't know. Just very fascinating to me. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Those are all fantastic arcs, and definitely very. All of them are very interesting. I definitely agree with you with the. Well, we're very excited for the finale today.
Yes.
So that'll be
Woo.
very fun. All right, we'll move on. Same question. What is your favorite Dream SMP arc and why? We'll go to Leoni next.
All right. So I'll have to also say that one of my favorites is definitely the Ender Walking arc. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I I really liked that like the lessons lore stream, if you
That was
remember
such a
that
good
one.
one.
Yeah, I really liked that one just because like of how ominous it was, and I love ominous things.
Yeah, that
I
one was a good arc.
yeah, I really like Wilbur's lore and like
Mm-hmm.
his arc with like Revived Burr and trying to like make things right with people.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really cool to see him like actually try to fix things instead of like avoiding things, which tends to happen kind of a lot in the Dream SMP, but
Just a little bit.
yeah,
Every once in a while. Just a little bit.
just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No, those are really great arcs, though. I agree with both of those. Very fun, very cinematic in their own ways. And again, I'm personally very excited for the finale today.
me
Um,
too.
for Wilbur's arc. Yeah, no, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But thank you again. I appreciate it. And we're gonna go same question. We're gonna go to Nerd next. What is your favorite Dream SMP arc and why?
I like the Pogtopia and like Manberg War, especially like
Mm-hmm.
with because it was very intense with what we had.
Mm-hmm.
It was like we didn't know what was gonna happen. It was like very like
Yeah.
we had every like a lot of people were involved with everything and just like really stuck with me. I
Mm-hmm.
also
Mm-hmm.
really like the Lost Nevadas art, especially
Mm-hmm.
like, with Faculty and just like with
Mm-hmm.
everything that he's doing.
Yeah.
Um and I also can mutually agree like the Ender walking with Rambo, that
Mm-hmm.
whole like that whole thing was like pain, but
Uh, Yes.
like a great amount of pain and all
Oh,
of that. No.
Yeah. No.
Those were, I think, yeah.
I agree. Those are really good arcs. I definitely agree with you. I'm personally a Manberg versus Pogtopia enjoyer. That's one of my favorite arcs probably ever. All the arcs, though, I've really enjoyed them in their own senses, and I think all of them have a little bit of that pain, but good pain. That's what I'm expecting for later today. I'll probably be crying, but that's okay. All right, and we're gonna move on to our last contestant. Ash, what is your favorite Dream SMP arc and why?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the exact thing because I wasn't a fan for that long. I only had like a month being a fan, and then I kind of drifted out. I'm still kind of in it, not as much as I was though.
Yeah,
but I
that's
did
valid.
like, I don't know what the arc was called. All I can think is from the saddest animation was the Hog Hunt arc.
Oh,
Yes.
And I also I liked it because I don't know, standing up and then just the coolness of it, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you may try it, you ain't gonna get me kind of thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then basically the most quotable line, put this pickaxe through your teeth because we love that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
One second.
And then I also like I've been rehearsing this and I can't remember. I just like all of it.
That is really cool.
The firework with the tugboat, that area. I really enjoy it.
That one's good as well. Those are both really good arcs. We love Technoblade content. Rest in peace. Fantastic. And thank you all. Thank you all so much for talking about your favorite Dream SMP arcs. They're all very fun, all very good arcs, in my opinion. I am just a Dream SMP fan in general. I'll take any arc, and we all know that. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to our next question. Just a second. First of all, we're gonna just kind of have a little open discussion right now. We're gonna have open discussion, nothing too much. This is anybody can interject, anybody can come in and talk, and I guess just what I'm asking. Hold on, I'm trying to find my list. Is I guess just what do you think is what are some of your favorite qualities about Bryn, or what is some qualities that you enjoy about Bryn? And this is anybody can come in, anybody can interject. This is not, we're not going to go through. If you don't have anything to say, you don't have to say anything. What are some qualities as a friendship, or even qualities that you have that you think would be good in a friendship with them?
Bryn just seems like a really nice person, and they're really flexible with like times and stuff. While we were planning this, they were really understanding if we couldn't like do it on a certain day. And I just feel like that's a nice quality to have with friends, is flexibility and being able to choose like different things that would work.
Yeah. No, they have been very, very flexible with all of this scheduling, and I very much appreciate it myself, and I know that we all do. So, thank you for your input. I appreciate it.
You guys are so sweet. I'm so sorry I had to go AFK for a second. Something came up.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, no worries.
She's very like Bryn, she's very nice. Like from what I've like I don't really like talk to her like with all that, like from what I've like chatted with her and all that. She seems very nice. She also has a really pretty voice, and like Leoni said, she's really flexible with everything. So like if someone couldn't make it, she would change it, like the date with what we had and all that.
Yeah, no, just very cool person to be around, very nice, and we appreciate especially the flexibility.
Yeah, you guys are so sweet. You're worth it.
Yeah. You're cool. I don't actually know you that well because we haven't talked that much, but you seem really nice and really sweet, which is awesome. It's really good qualities, and friendship is nice, and also the flexibility thing, like everyone else has said. Because, yeah, you're cool. Yeah.
Well, thank you,
Ash. Thank you guys.
Everybody.
Also, I have a question.
Yes.
Am I allowed to turn my camera on?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, feel free.
All right.
Yeah, I also had that question.
Yes, if you guys are wanting to do that, turn your cameras on. Heck yeah. I just woke up, so I'm not turning my camera on. But
Yeah, my camera
feel
just
free to turn
decided to
it
not work, so that's why it's not on. But I I had a whole
on.
outfit.
It's unfortunate.
I know. I was so sad.
It's all right. It's all right. It'll be there in spirit. It'll be there in spirit. You can,
Yes.
if you really want, you can send us a picture later, and we'll get to see your fantastic outfit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. We are going to move on to our next question. So, as you've heard, Bryn is an avid Rambu enjoyer. My dad was trying to call me. It's fine.
Oh no.
Moving on. Sorry, Father. I cannot talk right now. I'm doing liver host. But Bryn is a very avid Rambu enjoyer. But I would like to hear, or we would like to hear, I guess, what is your favorite and least favorite thing about Rambu Live? Again, we'll just go the rest of these questions kind of freeform. Come in if you'd like. If you'd like to disagree or agree with somebody else, feel free to. You know, there's no particular order. So, yes.
So one of my favorite things about Rambu is that he just seems like a nice guy and he's funny. And but one of my least favorite things is that he didn't add for Cheez-Its and I didn't get to get the signed box.
I know. So unfortunate. I can't believe he would do such a thing. SMH. Thank you. I appreciate it.
But I unmuted, but I didn't.
Oh, sorry. You can go.
You can go. It's okay. Okay. He's too tall. That's the tallness. It's scary. Other than that, he's cool. He's awesome. His merch, great. High quality. Content, funny. And we're there for it. But too tall.
Yeah, I think it's illegal how tall he is. Like, I think that it's, just no rights for that man.
Oh,
No, I
no.
agree.
One of my favorite like things about Rambo is that he has like funny, but like his humor is something that I really like about him, and also his content. Just how he ties it all together is really it's really great. One of my like not really like least favorite, but it's just like really concerning how he's 6'6". Like what how like what happened? What did your parents feed you as a child, Rambo? Like what?
Right? I know.
Please
He's
tell me.
oh.
Like I'm 4'11". Okay.
I'm so
Aw.
sorry, King. I'm
Sorry.
so sorry.
Sir, how are you so tall?
Right. Oh my
I know,
goodness.
man's is too tall. All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. We're gonna move on to our next question. So if you were deciding or wanting to possibly, hang out with Brit, if hypothetically we all lived in the same area and knew each other IRL, and you wanted to hang out with Brit, where would you go with them? What would you do with them? Kind of like similar to the lover host date question, except for in a platonic sense. Where would you what would you take them out to do with them and hang out with them?
A picnic.
Based.
I love picnics. I haven't been on one in a while.
Okay, nice. Like what kind of picnic? Because you can go different areas for picnics. So what were you envisioning?
Like, just kind of like, those standard movie picnics, like in the field or something, where like nobody is for some reason.
Nice.
That's very nice. I'm always like, how is it just them? How is it just how would you manage to do that? But that does sound very nice and like a very lovely outing.
Yeah, it does.
Plus, you get to eat food.
Absolutely.
That's a plus.
That's a big win.
I would probably take them to like a fancy restaurant or like the ice cream store. You can never really go wrong with ice cream, I guess, or like a restaurant, I guess.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
restaurant.
know.
That sounds
Ice
super
cream's good.
fun.
What kind of
Yeah.
restaurants?
Ooh, whatever you would like, honestly. Whatever suits, like whatever. Not not a fast food restaurant. Not a fast food restaurant. Somewhere like both of us, I guess, would enjoy, or something that we're both like down for to have.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a very indecisive person, so we would definitely have to both be making the decision as to where. But nice. And you can always win with ice cream.
Agreed, agreed. The ice cream is very good, and that sounds like a very fun day, fun outing.
Antique stores or walking around like a mall or something. Can't go wrong with like antique stores, thrift stores, a mall because malls got like Hot Topic and Spencer's, which have good content.
Nice.
Agreed, agreed. Lots of pins, lots of pins.
Oh,
Yes, lots of
absolutely.
pins.
Nice.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. And we are going to go on to our next question. Again, I'm kind of like alternating going to my photos and going back to the VC and stuff. But we're going to go back to a Dream SMP related question because, it's kind of fun. We like to have a little fun around here. And we all know the Sleepy Boys Inc. dynamic, the SBI dynamic. A lot of times, even though technically this is not canon, and like Techno and Tommy weren't Phil's son in canon, but we kind of ignore that because the dynamic is fantastic, and it is commonly seen in the fandom. It's a common AU or common headcanon that whether in real life or in canon or in any other AU, that Phil is the dad and Techno, Wilbur, and Tommy are his sons. But the question comes around to who is really Phil's favorite son? He says he doesn't have favorites, but we all know that's a lie. Every parent has their favorite child. And I'd like you to pick which of the three, or if you think there's another, because honestly, he's adopted so many people on the SMP. It's not even funny anymore. If you would like to argue for another person, but who do you think Phil's favorite child is and why?
Um, it's like he says he likes them all equally, which at first glance we can say that he does, and then it's just like he vibes with Techno a lot. Well, he did and all. So yeah, I think probably Techno. Just
Definitely valid. You can see a lot of they click together and they vibe together. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think Techno's definitely his favorite.
Yeah, sorry, Will and Tommy. There's not too much competition.
Not too much competition when you're going against the Technoblade.
For real. I mean, how can you compete? How can you really compete?
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone said, Techno. I'm pretty sure he even stated it in a stream. I think I might be wrong.
I think so too. I think that was in the stream.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I saw animation for it.
Everybody comes into agreement that Will and Tommy stand no chance, unfortunately. The crime boys can go crime off on their own.
Yeah. I'm curious what stream it is. I'll have to go find it.
I bet there's a clip. I think there's a clip on YouTube somewhere. There probably is. And if there's not, there's definitely an animation.
Yeah. I think that also, I was just thinking about this as everybody was saying Techno, because first off, I 100% agree. But an argument could also be made that Rambu might be Phil's favorite. Maybe not
Mm-hmm.
maybe not like canon and like in the lore, but he did um send Rambu like a Grubhub, and maybe not a Grubhub. I don't know. He sent Rambu food um during
Mm-hmm.
one of his streams, and I don't think he's actually done that for anybody else. So, you know.
I see, I see. Yes, an argument could definitely be made for the romping with joiners. I
Mm-hmm.
agree, I agree. Right. So we are gonna move on. Um we're gonna move on to our solo quote unquote dates. They're not really dates, but they're like platonic, where you guys can just talk for a couple minutes. But we got a couple more questions. We got a little more time till we get to that. And I'll let you know more about that once we get to those. But we're going to go through a couple more questions. And one of them, as you know, Wilbur has a band called Lovejoy, and they just had a gig. I just watched the gig footage. It was great, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But what is your favorite and your least favorite Lovejoy song, if you're familiar with their songs or if you listen to them a lot?
think I think one of my favorites are either You'll Understand When You're Older or It's All Futile, It's All Pointless, just because they're very nice sounding songs.
I love those ones so much.
I don't actually know if I have a least favorite. I don't listen to Cause for Concern all that much, but I still like that song.
Hmm.
So I don't
Definitely
know,
valid.
maybe Cause for Concern or The Fall, just because I don't listen to them as much, but still
Hmm.
like those songs.
Right, definitely. Definitely understand that. Definitely understand where you're coming from with that.
Um, I can agree. I also really like You'll Understand When You're Older. I also really like One Day from the Are You Alright album.
Hmm.
I don't
That was
listen
a
to
slap.
it. Indeed, it was. I haven't really listened to much with like model buses. I think I've only listened to it a couple times since it's came out last year. But I wouldn't
Hmm.
really say I have a like my least favorite, I guess.
Yeah, definitely, definitely valid. Definitely get where you're coming from. Thank you, thank you.
I don't really have a favorite or least favorite. Actually, I do have a least favorite, and that would be Taunt. Taunt is it's good. It's just not on the highest part of my list.
That's
The
fine,
higher
yeah.
the higher part of the list though is jumbled because I like all of them. My go-to though is either Perfume or Concrete or Sex
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
I love those. And then I love every other song. But Perfume, Concrete, and Sex Cells are my top ones.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Those ones are great. I love them all. I'm a Lovejoy fan. I will actually like. I'm so excited for them to start touring outside of Europe and in America because I would love to go see them. But they are fantastic band, and those are very great options that you all picked. All right,
Yes, absolutely.
we're
I'm gonna interject just really quickly, Kat.
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
okay? Okay. Um, so it's really funny that you say that Perfume and Concrete are like your favorites because apparently my Spotify has a preference because even if I shuffle play just like the randomest thing and they have just played or something like that and I've gone past them, Spotify will continuously bring up those two and none of the others. It's just those two that continuously repeat. And I'm like, what? But what if I want to listen to Taunt? What if I want to listen to You'll Understand When You're Older? Like, come
They're good
on.
songs. It's based.
Yeah, it was.
Fair.
Yeah. And also, Kat, what are your favorite and least favorite?
Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Well, I honestly don't think I have a least favorite. Like, I would say I had songs that I listened to less when the album first came out, but then I've grown to like really like those songs now. But I definitely say I'm a Perfume and Concrete enjoyer. I really like Taunt. I also like the covers that they did. Knee Deep at the ATP and Privately Owned Spiral Galaxy. Those are near and dear to my heart. But honestly, like any of them, they're my top artists all the time. It's not even. It's yeah.
Nice. Valid. Valid.
All right, Bryn, do you have favorites and least favorites that you would like to say before we move on?
Ooh, okay. Hmm. I honestly I do kind of like Taunt. Um, but that's because I've known about it longer and it's kind of just the nostalgia of it. Um, it's also like very upbeat and I like to like vibe to it. I like all of them. I don't think I have a least favorite. Um, maybe maybe Sex Cells is my least favorite. Um, just from the words, but the tune of it is like super catchy. Um, I don't know. We're gonna go with that.
It's fair. That's fair. Definitely valid. All right. Now we're going to move on to some more open-ended, not really open-ended questions, but we're going to move to some more contestant-driven questions. So, Bryn, if you have any questions that you would like to ask, I know I didn't ask all the ones on the list. So if you want to go back to some of those, or if you have your own questions that you'd like to ask our lovely guests, now's the time to do it. And then after that, we're going to have, if the guests want to ask our contestant any questions before we go into our one on one area. So, Bryn, the stage is yours.
Yes. Okay. Um, I want your thoughts on um what's it called? Like all the ships. So DNF, Carl Napity, B Duo, what are the other canon ships? I can't remember. Those are the three that come to mind. So let's just go with those three. Like what are what are your thoughts on the three?
Well, for DNF, I I don't know. I never really kept up with Dream or Georgia lore. So from a lore standpoint, I don't really have an opinion on it.
It doesn't have to be
Carl
lore.
Napoli.
It doesn't have to be
Oh,
lore.
doesn't have.
Just in
Okay.
general.
I don't like DNF that much.
You know what? Fair.
Definitely valid.
From a lore standpoint, Carl Napoli, they make me cry, but
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
and
no.
yeah, and B will also make me cry because I miss them. But yeah, from a lore standpoint, I really like B Duo. Don't really have an opinion on DNF, and I miss Carl Napoli, so that's kind of my opinion.
Nice.
Based.
I personally don't ship any of them because, like, I guess, like, platonically with B Duo, I guess, like, I would do that because it's, like, their dynamic was, like, really cute and all that. Just platonically with Laura and all that. DNF, the first time I came across it was, like, about 2 years ago, and I guess it was the Heat Wave song, and I'm like, oh, huh.
Of course.
Oh, okay. It wasn't something I knew much about, but I was like, huh, okay. So I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion on it. I just find it it's very popular among the fandom, I guess.
Yes,
So if
indeed,
you
indeed.
If you were to ask someone who was in the Dream SMP fandom what was the first ship to come to mind, it would probably be DNF.
Absolutely.
Yep, you are right about that one. Oh my gosh. Didn't they like crash AO3 or something or Wattpad? I can't even.
They did? What?
I think so.
That is hilarious.
I've been giggling because the entire time all I think about is heat waves. I'm gonna be honest. This is the only thing that's been going through my mind. But heat waves. Sorry, that's all I can think about. But that's the most I'm it's there, and that's all I can think about. Because when I first joined the fandom, I joined it because I kept seeing the blue and green jokes, and I was like, "What's that?"
Oh my gosh, it dragged you in. It dragged you in.
That is amazing.
It really did. But my favorite is probably the lore-wise for the Bido because platonic relationships, and it's cute and it's wholesome. Well, actually, it's sad, but we're here for it, and we love
Exactly.
Michael. So I'm actually not that caught up on lore either, but we love them. And then Carl Napity, my brother was obsessed and loved that ship, and so I kind of got dragged in. So I drew fan art a few times for them so that they can hang out on the wall. Yeah, so.
Nice. That's
Very
so
cool.
fun.
Very cool. That is very exciting. And you know, there's all sorts of fun dynamics both in canon, with you know a couple of them being romantic, but also many platonic. I'm personally a platonic enjoyer. I'm a found family guy. So
Yes.
but all right. Bryn, do you have any other questions you would like to ask the any other questions you would like to ask our guests, whether it's related to Dream SMP or some non-Dream SMP related questions just about you or just about anything else, before we get into our guests asking some questions if they would like to.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing to do in your spare time? Like when you're not doing school or work or whatever, like for everything else, like when you're just either by yourself or it can be like with your family or with your friends. Um, what's your favorite thing to do?
Well, I really like drawing,
Nice.
or like either digital or traditional. If I'm bored and don't know what to do, drawing is definitely one of the things that I turn to.
That's so fun. What's your favorite thing to draw?
Cats, probably. It's what I've been drawing for like 7 years now, so
Oh,
actually probably more than that.
that is so fun.
Cats are really cool. I've seen some of your cat drawings. They're very good.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, of course.
So how many cats do you have?
I have 7 cats that are
Wow.
mine, and I have 4 foster kittens. So, kind of a lot.
Wow. That is
And,
so that's fun. That's so fun.
and I also have 2 cats at my dad's, and one of them just gave birth to 5 kittens. So,
Aw,
I have a lot of cats.
that's so fun. So, nerd, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Okay. I I also draw a lot. I also I try to animate, I guess, but um, it it's hard to find motivation to do a lot of animating. So I usually just draw or hang out with friends, I guess. Definitely.
Nice.
Definitely get that. And your animations are very sick. I always like seeing them.
Yeah. I cannot draw. I mean, I can sketch, but like y'all are all so much better than I am. Ash, are you back or is
Yes, I'm back.
okay, awesome.
I had to run to close the door.
Gotcha. Your camera's still loading for me, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
What's
you're
your
good.
favorite thing to do in your spare time?
I like to draw and animate. I also have the ADHD power of a jack of all trades. I like to DM for D&D. I also play guitar.
Wow,
So
nice. What's your favorite thing to play on the guitar?
to dabble. Wilbur, anything by Wilbur.
I feel that.
Your city gave me Asthma album. Favorite to play.
Yes. Yes. I
Oh,
feel
I love
that.
that album so much.
It's really
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish I could play guitar.
All
I'm
right.
learning a little bit, but
it, it's really fun and it's easy to pick up once you get a hang of it.
yeah. Nice. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll have to keep trying. This is slightly unrelated to anything. I'm just kind of curious. And you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But how tall is everybody?
I'm 5'8".
I'm 5'3" or something. Or 11.
Nice. I'm 5'4", so I'm short, I know, but y'all are, that's so fun. That is so fun. We got a good,
Well, that is very cool. Bryn, are there any other questions that you would like to ask our guests before we move on to our guest-centered questions, I guess is what it's called.
not that I can think of at the moment.
All right. Well, very cool, very cool. Now, to our lovely guests, thank you again for showing up. This has been very fun so far. Do you have any questions that you would like to ask Bryn before we move on to our one-on-one rounds?
I have one.
All right.
Bryn, do you have any pets?
I do. I have one cat and like 3 tanks of fish, and then we have quails.
You have quails?
We do have quails. They are
Like the bird?
like the bird, yes.
I'm so jealous. I love birds.
Oh, yeah. I think we have like 3 generations of them.
Wow.
Because we were breeding them for a little bit. So yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That is very exciting. We love pets. Pets are great. Pets are so much fun.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does milk or the cereal come before when you put it into a bowl?
Oh, good question. Good question.
Oh my goodness. So see, I've tried it both ways and I have figured out that cereal goes first because you can base how much cereal you like how much milk you need off of how much cereal you want instead of getting as much milk as you want and then having the possibility of overflowing the bowl with the cereal. So, definitely put the cereal first and then you can conserve your milk to have more cereal later.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Very calculated decision. We like to see it. We like to see it.
Yes. But also just make sure that you put the bowl first because you don't really want to put it in air.
Right,
So
right. That'd be that bowl first priority, unless you're going like a plate or something or cup. I don't know.
oh yes,
I have a
actually,
question.
mug cereal is really good. But go ahead, Ash.
Sorry. Sorry. What other fandoms are you in? What other content do you consume and enjoy?
Okay, so I was gonna say don't judge me, but actually I'm not really ashamed of this. I absolutely love the Marvel fandom and the Miraculous fandom, Miraculous Ladybug. I know it's like kind of silly and it has decent animation, better than anything that I could do, absolutely. And it's also dubbed, but I'm just used to dubbing because I'm into K dramas, so that's fun. Um, But besides that and the somewhat cheesy plot of every episode, the um the love square dynamic of the main two characters is really what draws me in. So I really enjoy. Also, I like superheroes, so French superhero show. It's cool. It's cool. So Miraculous and Dream SMP, obviously, but you said other fandoms. The Marvel, the MCU fandom are the three that I tend to really enjoy.
That is very cool. That is very cool. Those are all cool fandoms, and I don't think any of us could judge. We all watch Blockman play Minecraft roleplay, so
Truth.
we're yeah. So, do anybody else have any more questions? Feel free to ask him now. This is your chance. If not, let me know that you don't, and then we'll start moving into our one-on-one rounds. Also, Bryn, if you have a question, again, feel free to. Anybody can interject with questions right now. But if nobody has any questions, we will start moving on into our solo rounds.
Okay. Kat, do you have any questions for the contestants or for me?
I don't have. I asked all the questions that I was thinking of currently in the list when I was going off, so I don't have anything at the moment. But I'll let you know. Don't worry.
Okay, sounds good. Nerd, did you have something?
A question, but I don't have like the full question to ask. It's like if you could meet any so if you could meet any content creator, no matter like where they are, that's not Rambo. It's like no one in America. One of like the British streamers. You could pick any of those people. Who would you meet and why?
Who would I meet?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Like say, like hypothetically, money and like time were not an issue. Just yeah.
Okay then. I can only pick one?
I mean like probably yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is hard because I love all of the SBI. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go with Wilbur. He and I just like connect. I don't know. Um, he's kind of that like older brother sort of person for the other people, or the younger streamers, and I really appreciate that about him. He is also like musically talented, and I absolutely love to sing. So as you probably know from some of my content, but yeah, so we would connect because I'm the oldest, and I think that we would have a lot to talk about, and it would just be the most. I don't know how to like really say this, but he's probably the one that I would absolutely love to meet. So yeah.
This is very cool. Very good choice. It's very hard to pick. I'm sure all of us would want to be cool with meeting any of them, but that is a great choice and very good question. Very good question. Is there any other questions? If you don't have any more questions, can you type like no, or I don't have any questions in the stream chat? If you do, feel free to interject. Feel free to come in. If not, though, we will starting our solo rounds. All right. It sounds like everybody is good. Thank you guys for coming up and asking questions, answering questions. I've been having a great time so far. I hope you all have been as well. Anybody watching, thank you all for stopping by. We appreciate it. This has just kind of been this fun little thing I wanted to do for a bit. And so I really appreciate you all for stopping by, for, popping in, saying hello, or staying for a while. Now we're going to move on to our more one-on-one round. And this will be just a guest and the contestant in their own VC. So you guys, once we have the two people, you can move into the host VC. I know it's the host VC, but I don't really. We'll just go into that VC.
Yeah.
And you will have 2 minutes of uninterrupted chatting time. 2 minutes of, I won't be there to interject. I won't, nobody else will. You just have 2 minutes of time to just talk and get to know each other a little bit more before we go into our final choice where Bryn picks the winner of a friend or buy. And so does anybody have any questions before we start?
No. This is just like a fun thing that I randomly just thought of. But do you guys think that anybody else picked host?
Oh, good question. Before we go in, any doubts in the crowd? Any? No, that's fair. That's fair. We're all playing nice. We're all playing nice,
Nice. Okay. Just figured I'd ask because it's usually a lover host question. So
That's true. That's true. It's very good to keep consistency. All right. Well, we will start. I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes, and I will not interrupt until I come in and tell you 2 minutes is up. We'll start with Bryn and Leoni. Can you guys move into the host VC? And everyone else, we could just chill in here until the timer is up.
hey, Leoni. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Sorry, my computer's like so slow.
Huh?
I said my computer is being really slow. But hi.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
So wonderful.
So,
Go ahead.
what is up?
Nothing much, just streaming.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties this morning.
Yeah, how have you been feeling?
Good. Like in which way? Feeling in which
Like,
way?
emotionally, like, you feeling good, happy, sad?
Yeah. Good for the most part, but I'm actually traveling traveling, that's a hard word to say. Abroad this next year for school. So saying goodbyes are really hard. So I've been having to say a couple, and that's been emotionally taxing. But
yeah,
besides that, I've been really looking forward to this. So yeah, how about you?
yeah, I'm glad. I'm doing all right. I'm a little bit nervous for school because it starts next Wednesday, but other than that, I'm doing all right.
Yeah. What's your favorite subject?
In school?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
Yes, what is your favorite subject in school?
Probably like ELA, like language arts. I've always enjoyed writing.
That's wonderful. I love writing too. Do you like writing essays, stories, fan fictions? Like what's your favorite thing to write?
You guys have had a great time. The 2 minute timer went short.
Really?
Awesome.
Short.
Kat, can you just let Leoni finish this one question?
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much write a lot. I write like my own stories and fan fiction, but I think I prefer writing my own stories.
That's lovely. I love writing. It's so much fun. All right, thanks, Kat.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. Yeah. Thank you, Leoni. Thank you for. I hope it went well. I hope it went well. Can you please join the Everybody VC? And I'm going to get Nerd to come into the host VC real quick, and then I will start the timer.
All right.
All by myself. Hi, chat. How are we feeling? Hi, Nerd. Nerd. Can you hear me?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Oh, hold on.
Do you have
I'm doing well. Very tired, so.
Oh, gotcha. Did you stay up too late? Wake up too early? So, Nerd, I have a question for you. If this is going to work.
Sorry.
No
Here's the
worries.
apologies.
No
Something
worries.
unexpected. Sorry. Yes. What are like I guess like sorry. I'm bad at conversations.
That's okay.
What are some I guess like hobbies you do, I guess?
Some hobbies. I really like to sing. I really like to write stories. And I really like to act. So, the thing I love about the Dream SMP is that it's like a lot of improv and like acting and stuff like that. And so, yeah, so I like to act. I don't act on a stage anymore. I used to, but now I just act by myself. So, yeah. How about
That's
you?
really cool. I'm a bookworm. I usually stay up really late at night to just like read or like draw what I'm reading. And I also really enjoy writing. I like coming up with like stories in my head and then jotting them down.
Yeah, that's so
You guys
fun.
finish? Are there any more questions? The timer did go off, so if you're in the middle of a question, finish that up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nerd.
Right. See ya.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. And I'm gonna go get Ash real fast, our last guest, and then it will be decision time. Ooh.
Oh, I hate decisions. Cat, you left me. All right, chat. I hate decisions like this. I hope that. Oh, hey Ash.
Howdy. Hi. Sorry.
No worries.
How?
Say that again.
How are you?
I'm good. I am not looking forward to making this decision because all of you guys are so fun.
Thanks. Well, you got this. I believe in you.
Oh, thank you.
Decision making is not my expertise either.
Yeah, I'm very indecisive.
Yeah. That's just how it is. That's just how it be.
Yep, absolutely. What's your favorite subject in school?
Probably math or physics.
Oh, wow.
What about yours? Yeah, that ADHD be on my side with this one.
Yeah, seriously. That is incredible. I really enjoy science, but like the more biology, like anatomy stuff. And then I also really like English mainly because I like writing stories, but yeah.
Yeah. English is fun. I just have weird grammar.
Mm.
So
I feel
I
that.
really do like English too. I enjoy reading. I love literature so much. Like reading is so much fun.
Nice. Yeah. What's your favorite book?
That's a great question. Well, it's technically a series, or well, let me rephrase. I have a favorite author.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
his book's really good. His name is Neil Shusterman, and he writes more like sci-fi dystopian type books.
Ooh,
And he has two series that I really enjoy. One's called Unwind, and one's called Scythe, and they're both very good series.
nice. I'll have to look into them because I've been trying to
Yeah.
figure out new books to read.
Oh heck yeah! I have so many books that I could recommend you, depending on your style. What kind of books do you enjoy read? Enjoy bleh. What kind of books do you enjoy to read? That
I
still isn't right.
really, yeah. I absolutely love like dystopian books.
Ooh,
A lot of like mystery books. Mystery books are fun.
those are.
But like if they're mystery mixed with like action and suspense. So, yeah. Romance
You'd
is
love,
hmm?
you'd love Unwind.
Oh,
You
I
would love
can't
it.
wait.
Oh, you
Howdy.
guys, your questions, or if you are all done.
Do you think we're good,
Yeah,
Ash?
I think so. I still didn't get to
Okay.
know your favorite book, but
Oh, my favorite book? I have a lot. That's the thing. Um, First thing that comes to mind is Hunger Games. I really enjoyed Hunger Games.
oh, those are very good. Those are very good books. I will give you that. Okay.
Base
Yeah.
book series. All right. Well, thank you, Ash. Do you think you could head over into the Everybody VC, and
Mhm.
Bryn, me and you will just chat for a little bit before we
Okay.
all get together and pick our final decision?
Righty,
Okay.
adios.
All
Bye,
right.
Ash.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Mhm.
All right, Bryn, how you feeling?
Like I want to cry.
Oh no, it's a hard decision, isn't
It
it?
is.
Three great contestants.
I know. They're all so fun too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
oh my goodness. Like, see, they all like to draw, which I'm horrible at drawing. But they all like stories too, and that's oh,
That is really cool. That is so exciting. Now, do you think any of them picked hosts, or do you think they all picked friend, or do you think, like, do you have any suspicions? You don't even have to say who it is, but do you have any?
do I have any? Honestly, not really, because they all seem like really genuine people, and
Mm-hmm.
I, I really, yeah, I really don't think so. If they did, I would be very shocked, like if anybody did. But
That would be quite a plot twist for sure.
it would. It would make it so fun though. Like even if somebody
Mm-hmm.
did. Um, oh my goodness. Yeah. But I really don't think anybody
Yes.
did because they all seem really sweet and genuine. So,
Well, that is very cool. Thank you. I appreciate and thank you again for running this whole thing, and thank you again for everybody watching. We all really appreciate it. We've had a lot of fun with this, and I hope you all enjoy it. And definitely let us know how you liked it, if you enjoyed it, if there's anything we could do to make it better, if we decide to do something like this again. But thank you all for stopping by. And all right, Bryn, it is
yes.
now time. I would like you, if you
Mm,
have made your decision, can you DM that to me and then head over into the Everyone VC, or head over into the Everyone VC and DM it to me?
okay, I'll head over and then
Either
DM
way.
it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Kat, for hosting. I really appreciate you. Just wanted to Um, just as like a shout out, I'm gonna shout out everybody, but this is Captain
Mm-hmm.
Cat. If you don't know her,
Ah,
go check out her channel. I will put all of their links or everything in the description when I get the links. But Captain Cat is amazing. She is a um animatic producer and just a really cool person, and I highly recommend her channel. So yeah.
well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. And I've had a lot of fun on this. So thank you for allowing me to host.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
All right, let's
All
switch
right.
over.
We're going to head on over to the Everyone VC. Yep.
Yeah.
my.
our cat decided to give birth to 7 kittens, so
Oh.
We are about to see the finale and the outcome of this Walmart brand lover host friend or buy. Again, thank you everybody for showing up. This was really fun. I had a blast hosting this, and it was really fun to talk to you all and get to meet you all more.
yeah.
Thank you, Bryn, for setting this up. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for. Okay, first off, thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you for bearing with me through all the technical difficulties and all the setting up everything. So, thank you for every single one of you guys who is here and agreed to this.
Yes, and thank you all. Now, Bryn, if you would so care to DM me your final pick. Now, of course, this is a fun game show. We're all having fun, and I feel like I got to know you all a lot better just by vibing and hanging out with you. But since it is a Walmart brand game show, there does have to be a winner. So Bryn, whenever you're ready, whenever you've made your decision, send me your pick, and then we will reveal, if whoever you picked chose love or not love, friend or bi. It's not love or host, it's friend or bi. I keep on forgetting. It's
I know. Guys, this decision is so hard. I see which, like, how everything goes with the actual, like, lover host. Oh my goodness.
it is a very difficult decision. These are all very lovely people. I understand that it's not hard, or it is hard to choose. But unfortunately, a choice has to be made. All right, let me. All right, we have had our decision made. And first of all, I would like to say thank you again for everybody showing up. You all did wonderful. You all did amazing. And I had a great time with all of you. I'm sure Bryn had a great time with all of you. And this decision was a very difficult one to make. But they have come to a decision. So the winner of this first friend or buy Walmart lover host is, drum roll please, is Ash. Congratulations, Ash.
Yay.
You all did wonderful. You all did so good. Ash, you are the winner. And thank you so much, Leoni. Thank you so much, Nerd, for stopping by. You both did amazing. Now, before we leave, first of all, Leoni,
Yeah.
first, can you shout out any social media that you would like to shout out, and then reveal if you pick friend or buy?
Well, I have an Instagram account called Ember Flames with 2 S's and no space. And I have a YouTube account called Nightberry with a bunch of weird characters in it, and
Very
I chose
cool.
friend.
Ah,
You just
you are a friend
oh,
chooser.
yes. Yay.
That is very cool. Well, you did wonderful. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for coming on the show. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much. Also,
Yeah.
please drop your links in the
Yes.
general so that I can put them in the description so that people can access it.
All right.
Thank you so much, Leoni, for coming on.
All right.
Really appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Now, Nerd, can you do the same as well of, shouting out any socials, any channels that you would like to shout out, and also revealing if you do friend or buy?
You can find most of my socials just by Somewhat Nerd. You can like YouTube, Artfight, and Spotify. They're all by Somewhat Nerd, and then of course my Discord Somewhat Nerd. Just friends.
Another friend choice.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you again for coming on the show. You were lovely.
Yes,
and thank you
absolutely.
for having on. And again, please drop your socials in the link so that we can put them in the description. And now, Ash, congratulations on winning. It's very exciting. Thank you all for coming onto the show. But now the real question is, first of all, feel free to plug your socials right now, and then reveal if you chose friend or bi, because this is the make or break. This is the make or break.
Honestly.
SpOdium it's SpOdium with a 0 though on everything. Literally everything. And then I chose friend.
Yay!
Yay.
Well,
thanks.
It's very exciting. Quite a happy ending to our first friend or bi. You all did wonderful. Thank you again for stopping by. You know, thank you for Bryn for setting this up. Thank you, Leoni. Thank you, Nerd. Thank you, Ash, for all coming in. I had a wonderful time as a host, and I'm sure everybody else had a wonderful time. And yeah, is there anything else anybody else would like to say?
I would like to say that I really appreciate all of you guys, and that this in no way changes anything about our friendship and how I want to interact with you guys. So I cannot wait to continue to get to know you guys more. And Ash, hopefully maybe we can, since you